Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War 3 in this campaign, which is now called Everything's Going to Shit Because of Spain. As we left off last time around, we had invaded Sicily. The armies of the Sicilians are moving forwards to meet us, and before they are able to combine the two forces, we're gonna intercept them and have a battle. So with that said, let's join battle with the inhabitants of this island. The Sicilians start on the high ground. It's not much of a high ground, but they hold it to start off with, and we have to march up to meet them. I'm planning to mostly let them come at me as we prepare defenses around here. But as they strike, I will use the new model army to come and flank them, and then cavalry coming around. We'll see how this works. They've dug in on the kind of the other side of the hill. I'm gonna pull these guys back a little bit, and then I'm gonna place. We just shot straight through this sapper unit, killing 5 of them. Well, I don't need to tell the howitzer to stop firing, that can continue. Right, there's a lot of them. And it looks like they're actually coming towards us, which is great. And now we're receiving their bombardment. Don't know where all their shots are landing. Ooh, that was a bad placement of the spikes, actually. A lot of spikes weren't actually placed, and then there's gaps for the bloody hay bales. Gonna have you retreat to stand behind. Right, they're coming en masse towards my defensive position. Seems like they're gonna move into the death zone that we kinda created. And these guys are going to be able to move on the flank together with the lancers. And then this one, I need this one out in the flank. Alright, with that we can have these guns open up. Because they've placed their artillery on the other side of the hill, I mean, this guy fired straight into the their own prepared defenses, so it's only really the howitzer that's dealing any damage to us. And then again, that's only 2 guns, so that's pretty good. God awful uniforms, Napoleonic uniforms, but they're brown. I can hear them marching here. Right now, all of my units are actually hidden, except for the cannons. And my general, of course. We got 1 militia unit being spotted over here. Got the general. I wonder if they're... oh, right. Light infantry being spotted straight ahead. We're gonna hold fire with the cannons. Switch to canister. If they get close enough, the bomb will just go off right in their face. A bit nicer looking colors, light blue. And then dark green on red. And yeah. They're coming at... they're not really concentrating it like in the last one where the French attacked. It's coming all across the line. Got quite a few lines coming this way. I would wish they would go closer to this line. Okay, the my new model army has been spotted. I will run to their positions. And the lancers... oh, there went the bomb. throwing shrapnel all over the place. Doesn't seem to have killed anyone. That's one of the things which I have done before, where I put the what's it called? The bomb the other way around, because that way the troop that is marching onto it, this guy is actually going to be able to attack. Oh, he died just as he reached the cannon. I wonder if my cannons are ready to reload. And yes, they are. Just in time to break these guys. Oh, they're firing on my cavalry. Pull back over there. New model army needs to advance. And the lancers come in. They're going for the. They're just going for the cannons. Ooh, that took out a lot of them. Not entirely sure about their strategy of trying to charge down the cannons. Don't seem to be going that well for them. My lancers struck over there. Might have wanted, though, to place more troops of my own to back up the cannons, because now they're gonna split the defensive line here. See if I can get this guy out there again. As my cannons are forced to flee back under the pressure of all of these. Or it could have been nice to maybe have
Our men are running, sir.
maybe cavalry or something to back up, ready to charge in. We're gonna inspire that guy over there so he doesn't break. Okay, the lancers have done their work over there. They need to go for the center, and then you need to charge in over here. The sappers are holding on. Jesus Christ! They're able to fire into the flank of these units. So they're breaking that apart. That unit is barely holding on, but the lancers are on the way. So the lancers will break the Sicilian troops. Oh, it's the Sicilian grenadiers. That's why they were cutting our men down at such a rate. Right, go for that one. Can you go through here? How many cannons do we have? All of them? 2 of them managed to come back. That's a regiment. Oh, now the enemy hussars are turning up. The new model army needs to be moved in more quickly. Okay, my cavalry unit are here, not doing too well, and now getting hit by the hussars. Let's see if we can get back on our cannons. And these guys back up behind the fence. These guys in between the cannons. It's a bit of a cavalry fight. Back on those cannons. It's gonna move the general a bit closer. Looks like it's gonna be a pretty good, or a pretty okay victory, I must say. I'm gonna move the new model army in. Knowing what I know now, I'd probably have done this a little bit differently. The new model army troops could have been used a lot better. Go after them over there. Retreat back.
Our general is under attack.
Make sure that these guys hold these guys off. The lancers lost quite a bit. Divert them over there. Tell the cannons to hold fire. See about Lancers getting all the way over here and taking out this part. Most of the Sicilian troops are retreating. Going over the hill. Not entirely sure if that's advisable, but that's what we're gonna do. New model army pushing forward. And Lancers now going for the last line infantry that has not fallen. The old Janissary troops are being pushed forward. Gonna push forward the sappers as well. Lancers are tired, but they will reach here and they will send this regiment off. Any second now. And there we go. So now you can join the advance. Just in time for another line infantry regiment to come back. These guys are not going to come back. I need these guys though to ride down the artillery. It's going to be difficult to... Oh, they're... You know what? They're limbering the bloody guns. The morons. Quickly forward into a bayonet charge. These three. Forward to stop that regiment over there. These two. Switch angle. To attack that one. These three will hold there. That one... Oh! They ran into the same problem I had. They rode over this, and that killed the guns. The howitzers managed to get through, though. Charge! Get them. We should probably be able to advance closer here, up to the edge of the forest. With this regiment under fire from 3 other regiments. Cavalry should be able to go in. Lost 5 men, so these guys did not manage to get any canister off. And we victoriously took over all the enemy cannons. And now we can move on sandwiching this unit. These 3 will hold right here. Enemy general decides that he wants to throw himself into the fight. We'll form square to scare him away. The unit over here was overrun. These 3 units will join over here. Lancers continue forward. These 3 continue forward. Here he comes again at the square. Is he killed? No, he managed to escape. I think it's the one with the wig. So it's the one over there. And he managed to get away. Right, it's only this regiment of militia left, and it's gone. So we've fought to secure the landing at Sicily. Question is if they're gonna send the secondary army to attack us. That one is smaller, so we should have an easier time dealing with that one. And now that we kind of have the Sicilians' tactics, should be able to make an even better assessment on how to deal with them. With that, let's continue the end turn and kind of hope that no one else attacks us. Because I want to make some moves. Here we have the results. We lost 890 men, which I think is way too much. But the enemy lost 2,700 men, only 800 remaining. We have 3,000 still. So that I think is pretty okay. Let's go ahead and let this turn run through. The Sicilians are moving back. The secondary army is moving forward and attacking. So we'll have a second one. This one is highly got a lot of veteranship. I'm not entirely sure who they've been fighting. But yeah. Most of this is militia though. They got a lot of 6-pounder. They do have 2 regiments of dragoons, which you might be worried about, but that's about it. Callisto I will take you on and I will defeat you. And this is the second battle of the landing of Sicily. This time around, I hold the high ground, which is the only kind of high ground on the entire map. Otherwise, it's pretty darn flat. The enemy starts below, kind of being caught, marching along this road here as we've lined up here. Nothing much else to be said, I don't think. We've got 2 cannons in the center now. I think with the fact that I had 3, just made it too big of a distance in between the musket regiments and the cannons there. So when the enemy charged in, not enough support was being pushed in by the muskets. Also, I will switch out the muskets here, so we'll take the old style units, move them back, and have the new style regiments move forward. The thing is why we don't start off like that is because the new style, the new model army cannot actually put down these kind of defenses at the start. And not after the start either. Okay, so the enemy is entrenched over there, which I didn't think that was what they were gonna do. We're gonna place down some stakes. Kinda looks like they're gonna play pretty defensively to start off here.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Lots of militia. I think once I start getting my cannons to bombard this, I think we'll be able to blow this cannon position to pieces just with concentrated artillery fire. The way they've placed all the guns there. And it does sound like the militia is moving forward. Placing stakes all along the place. I'm hoping to set up my sappers in that warehouse. We're gonna move these guys kind of to the flank. I'm gonna move the new model army up to the front there. Similarly over here. Gonna have them out there, and new model army is gonna move forward. And then these guys, I'm not gonna put them in there just yet. I'm gonna wait a little bit, just because I don't want their cannons to start blasting us. So we've destroyed 1 cannon over here, but now we've destroyed 2 cannons. We've destroyed quite a few of their artillery trains. So we've done quite a bit of good work, and definitely stopped a lot of their cannon fire. Sounds like they're already up here. I'm gonna put the unit inside the building right now. Have these guys like that.
We have taken a building,
These
sir.
guys are suffering artillery shots, which I don't know why they're firing over there. Gonna put the lancers behind that hill over there. Gonna have this one sweeping in from over here. And kinda looks like they're coming a main thrust coming through here. As long as the enemy's artillery is there, I kinda wanna focus in on them. Or the howitzer doesn't reach that far. We've got a massive blob of enemy troops, followed by the enemy general moving forward. First units that are gonna fire upon them is probably from the warehouse, and then the rest of the line will follow. I think we want to target that clump of troops here. Because I tell the artillery to actually target the enemy artillery, they're sending forwards their cavalry in a god-awful formation to attack in. I can bounce cannon shots through that, kill tons of their cavalry. Hold fire, switch to canister. And they're now about to get to the first line of defense, get to the spiked defenses that we put out. Ooh, this one managed to sneak quite a bit. Okay, so these guys not going to be able to take part in battle unless they move forward. Lancers coming in from the side. It looks like they're not going to try and get this way. Going to get this guy around. Let's see if we can use the ability again. They're trying to climb the hill. Give me the barrage first. Militia unit is falling back. It's actually a line infantry that falls. There, enabling the barrage once more. Ooh, the Sicilians. They're falling in the hundreds. Their attack is slowly falling apart. Slowly falling apart. It's completely collapsing. All their troops are collapsing under the pressure. The only place they're doing something is kind of over here. But there's where I'm sending in the Lancers to break that up. Everything over here is falling apart. So I've got the... Oh, there wasn't actually... I thought I sent both the Lancers over here. I often do that mistake. This one's gonna get shot down, I think. I want to keep the pressure up, riding these guys down. More so than breaking the few regiments. Cavalry slowly killing everyone. Hold your fire. It went a lot better this time around. On our prepared position. But then again, it was a low militia this time around. And if we go through here, we can see our troops riding down the Sicilian defense. One Dragoon regiment, which we're running into, which I kind of want to avoid. I just want to make sure that none of these regiments come back into the fight. Gonna pull my cavalry away so that I can tell my artillery to open fire and hopefully target those Dragoons. You've passed the Dragoons. That one is rallying. Let's get all the cavalry together along the road. And we can see about breaking the Dragoons. I want focused artillery fire on them. And the cavalry should instead then focus on taking out the enemy's artillery in general. Oh, we cannot form square out here, but the enemy is not actually attacking straight in the flank, and we've got some wonderful cannon shots coming in from the flank, killing loads of these Dragoons. And then, even just a few Dragoons that actually attack or manage to get out there almost break that regiment. Fall back behind the defenses. Our cavalry now poised to attack the enemy's artillery position, and very quickly it's routed, leaving only a few regiments left here in the flank. I think we'll retreat further back up on the high ground. Hold your fire, pick your targets at will. I'm gonna reform these guys a little bit just because this cannon is probably shooting our own troops. So the only Sicilian troops are left are these three over here. Cannons are gone. Cavalry should move in to attack these guys from the back. Yeah, very quickly they rout even before they meet any proper fire there. They realized They're already kind of beaten. And there's no point in continuing the fight. I'm concentrating artillery now on this one. And soon that militia unit will fall as well. Under this pressure of artillery. Kinda surprised they're still walking forward towards us. There's only 100 of them left. Just a little bit more. I think as soon as they come within musket range and some of the muskets start firing at them, that will be enough to they kind of realize, okay, we're just 95 men left. Do they reach with canister? Kind of surprised that they're still going. There they come in musket range. And canister, that was enough to send them away. And we have a victory. And the Sicilians are gone, and most of the resistance on Sicily is gone. And I think I can bypass them probably and just cap the central province. The problem here is we have a number of other navies to deal with, so unfortunately I don't think we're going to be able to capture that trade ship that I was hoping for. Also, with the fact that our trade navy is going to have to escape from Malta and go and get trade in fur instead, that means... The thing is, I've already lost such a big portion of my trade that I don't think it's actually going to do that much. I think I'm only getting like 3,000 in trade, and I don't know how much this will actually lose me in trade. But obviously that's a blow, and the fact that I'm not going to be able to capture them. What I'm going to do is when I capture the main capital of Sicily, is that the fleet's going to disintegrate and all their army is going to disintegrate. Because the country is destroyed, and then I only have to deal with the two French navies. Obviously we're gonna go and sink the one that brings a full stack towards a possible attack in Greece, or maybe even to land here to retake Sicily. But that's obviously the priority. Then the other fleet, we're hoping to sink that one as well at some point. But yeah, with that said, let's go back and hope that we can at least get to the end of the turn and I can make some predictions. So yeah, let's waste no time and go there directly. Here's the battle statistics. So we lost 500 men less. Maybe not a surprise since they were mostly militia. 800 men left in the enemy army. Highest killers goes to one of the cannons. I believe this one to be the... No, this one. I was thinking this one was the howitzer, but I think this one is the howitzer. Or is the howitzer even seen here? The howitzer is probably not even seen... Wait. This is one of them. This must be the howitzer then. The howitzer only killed 13 people. Compared to the round shot cannon, which killed a combined of 800. Wow. Right, let's continue this end turn. So both the Sicilian they're going to go out to fight us. It looks like there's a child in charge of this. Piccolomini, Francesco Piccolomini, is sending forth a force. The main thing is his ship of the line. It's a 74 gunner ship. Then he's got 3 24 gun frigates, and then he's got 3 26 gun frigates. It's definitely a match for us, and it's going to be a difficult fight. One in which we're going to be quite devastated, And if the French fleet come at us after that, that's going to be difficult. Right. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do a third battle within this video, so we're going to leave this one for the next one. So, yeah. Hopefully, as I always say, you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.